Good morning, YouTube. It's your boy Shay T Mac back here again. This time I want to do another, but just an in-depth review on AutoZone tools, man. This Duralast lineup that that fascinates me. Everybody that knows me knows I'm kind of a gear wrench fan, and I like gear wrench. I started out with gear wrench because of the variety of ratchets that you can get from gear wrench. But me myself, I slept on Duralast. I didn't give Duralast enough thought, I guess, cause it was right here close to me, and when I did decide to go farther than just a 3/8 ratchet and a 1/4 ratchet, and of course them that 1/2-inch drive ratchet that I had. When I decided to go, farther than just 3 ratchets, for some reason I looked over Duralast and started looking into the gear wrench. One reason being is I shop on Amazon a lot, where I pick up most of my ratchets from Amazon. And every time that you do a Duralast search on Amazon, it pulls up gear wrench. So I just took it as some Amazon advice telling me, hey, you should check out this gear wrench. And I did, and I went way, way deep in the gear wrench. I got over 40, 50 ratchets from gear wrench. But my thing is today is to the people that been commenting in my comments, telling me how well they liked it, the Duralast ratchets. I just wanted to give them a show, because on YouTube there's not a lot of videos outside of Caddis Maximus doing maybe his review on them, but there ain't no real in-depth Duralast tool review on the ratchets. Now he explains them good. He got, like he said, he got that generation that's sort of like this, but it's the older generation that's got it may be the same. I think it's the same generation. Yeah, I think it's the same generation that got the O-ring seals in it. He's fascinated by that and the overall tough and durability of these ratchets. Now they are tough, but these ratchets are coarse tooth, and they got a horrible back drag. But if I had to use these ratchets, I would rig me up a extension on a drill, and I put this ratchet in reverse and run it about 5-6 minutes either way, forward and reverse on that drill, and probably not just an awful fast cycle, but probably about, on my drill, I say like 8 or 9. And then what that'll do, you run that about 5 minutes, it'll break this ratchet in, and it'll make it softer, like this ratchet. It doesn't have a lot of, see, it won't even pick its weight up. It don't have a horrible back drag, to be like a 36 count or 42. It ain't just horrible. But this one right here, you can just about cut this ratchet a flip with the back drag it got. And the big one is, an exception to it is the weight. Reason why you can't do it, but this back drag is horrible on there. But these newer ratchets, the newer style of Duralast ratchets, they are better tooth count. I think these here are like, I want to say they're 90 tooth. This is his 100 position. This 100 position. This 100 position. And show y'all. We'll pick them up where you can see the part number on them. And that way, 5103. Am I right? 03. Pick them up where you can see the part number on them. They like 002, they all 51, I think, and they like 002, no, this is 73, 73879. Yeah, these are some specialty ratchets. That's why they have a different, totally different part number, because this like a quarter body 3/8 anvil quick release, and this is a 3/8, but it's still got a smaller head. Show you in comparisons. This will be a regular standard 3/8, quarter inch, and if you look, just turn it up, see where you can get an angle of it. I can't rig it up here. If you look that quarter, you can hide it behind that. But this is not it's not a 3/8 body. I mean a quarter body. This is your quarter body. That's really actually, I would say this is a quarter body in a 3/8 anvil. But this here is smaller than the quarter, way smaller. Let's see if I can get you a good angle. It's way smaller. But the reason I dropped this video is to show you that you can go, and I don't have every ratchet that they got. I mean, I just got ratchets that I saw my need for, like this one right here. I don't like a quick release ratchet, but I use this one here for, I put a magnetic socket on this and I lock it on there and I change oil with it. I don't lose my socket in the oil drain pan. And that's basically what I use it for, and I like it for that. And there's certain procedures underneath the hood that we got a fastener that's tucked away. And like I said, I put that magnetic socket on there and lock it. And it's locked. I know it ain't gonna come off. I know I ain't gonna lose my fastener. But yeah, they are. And another thing, this ratchet here, it's like a new old stock, these ratchets here. You can still get them on AutoZone. Well, you can't get them on AutoZone.com no more. I went on there to get this 1/2-inch drive. I bought the 3/8 about a year ago off AutoZone.com. But I went back to get this 3/8 drive, and I couldn't find it. They no longer offer it. So I had to go to eBay to get this one. I made a deal with a seller, and I gave about 40 bucks for this free shipping. And I see it's a lot of them got them on there for $60. But 40 bucks is probably where I'm at on this, because if I can remember correctly, when they was for sale on AutoZone.com, they was like, I guess $34, $35. So I could see 40 bucks getting this ratchet. But this ratchet here was like $25. And there's some people on eBay got this ratchet for sale for like 60 bucks or 70 bucks. But it was $25 on AutoZone.com. I don't know why people wanted so much for them. I guess it was a way to make a profit. But yeah, the technology, like I say, this new old stock, the technology of these ratchets are so dated compared to these, because I tell anybody, I would take an up-to-date Duralast or up-to-date Husky or up-to-date being 92, being 84 tooth, gear wrench. I would take that over an older model ratchet any day. I like these ratchets. They're nice collectibles for me. That's what I like them. They're nice collectibles for me. They go with my little old school that I refurbished. And it's a great nick. This is what I started with. Well, a ratchet similar to this. That's what I started with. And you get that part on me, it's not going to show this handle, because I took this handle off a nut driver and I put it on there. See why I got it too hot and had to grind it back down a little bit, but nevertheless, old memory ain't gonna do much. But back to what I was saying, I take a newer ratchet over an older ratchet because of the technology. These ratchets, a lot of people don't like them, say they soft, all that. But these ratchets are 100 position, they're 90 tooth, they're 84 tooth. Man, they way better. You got a 4, 5, a 3-degree arch swing. These ratchets here, man, I don't know the exact degree to this, but you all over the engine bay. Truck noise coming in. But you all over the engine bay trying to get a couple clicks on this ratchet. I'm just gonna tell you, this one and this one, you all over that engine bay. You up against the firewall, you up against the block. Whatever you trying to do, this ratchet here, the arch swing and these are horrible. But if you, this new technology, these new ratchets, the 3%, 3-degree arch swing, 5%, 4%, whatever they marketing, that's valuable, because if you down in a tight space and you working this ratchet, you getting every bit of the click that you can get in that space, in a confined space. But I would love to tell you, I know y'all done seen the video after videos about this ratchet right here and how it's my go-to. This ratchet is my go-to if I can't use this. This here is I use this for brakes. This is a heavy duty, like I said, Milwaukee. They built this ratchet. This ratchet here, you can put a 1/2-inch adapter on there, and you can get down underneath the vehicle, do all the suspension work, all that. I wished I'd have got it in a 1/2-inch anvil, which I had a little confusion going on with my seller, that they thought it was a 1/2-inch, and when I got it, it was a 3/8. They worked the deal out with me to keep it, but nevertheless, with the like I said, with the technology of ratchets nowadays, I mean, if I can't use this, or these the first gen here, Milwaukee. I love these ratchets. They got an issue where the heads break in them, but I protect them. I use them to run up fasteners. After I get them ran up, I tighten them with something else, or either I use this 3/8 and tighten. I ain't scared of it, but that 3/8 drive, I don't want to damage it. I don't want to mess it up, because I'm beyond my 5-year warranty with it, and I have to buy another one. And I don't like the size of the head on these to just use as an everyday ratchet. But like my brakes, suspensions, work and all that, I use this ratchet on it. And if I can get it under the engine bay on stuff, I use it. And I'm thinking of getting that long, the long ratchet one day. But right now, this here suits, these 3 suits everything that I do. But these are my go-to. I'm just gonna tell you, all 3 of these are my go-to. If I have to put these down, I'm a little bit disappointed. I get these here and I use these. These are my go-to. I hear a lot of people say that these they go-to, but don't get me wrong. This is my go-to if I can't use those. If it's too tight, which I ain't found a situation where I can't use either one of these, either the 3/8 drive or the 1/4 drive. I ain't found very many applications where I just couldn't use that ratchet. And this one right here, I ain't afraid to get it wet. I use it on oil change too. It's not quick release, but good luck getting that socket off there. That D10 is real strong in this ratchet. Milwaukee knew they had messed up with these ratchets. For a lot of people that abuse tools, this ain't the ratchet for them. And, they took these and told me, look, I broke a Milwaukee. I need to go get me a snap-on. I broke a Milwaukee. Well, let me tell you this right here. Milwaukee, these ratchets still kicking that snap-on ass. I ain't just anti-snap-on guy. Like I said, if I had to have it, that's what I would have, if I had to have it. But I saw a lot of snap-on boxes with these ratchets in there. And especially this one. I done seen a lot of these snap-ons, like electric ratchets tore up and warranted out. And a lot of guys have them at work, and I see them every Thursday or every Tuesday when the tool truck come around. They got that ratchet, want a repair kit for it, and it's mainly because you got some of them out there that just want to break a ratchet, want to seem major, that does something for them when they break a ratchet. It's like a piss hard, you know. It just does something for them. I try not to abuse my tools. One reason that I own a lot of ratchet is because a lot of people say, well, if you don't got that soft grip, you can put your pipe on there. Well, I'm a maintenance guy. It's a lot of time I'm on ladders. And it's a lot of time where I'm leaning out over something dangerous, and I'm putting a tightening on something, putting some torque. And I just ain't gonna trust that pipe to support my weight on that ratchet. So, I mean, for what, $19, you can get a breaker bar, or for, I think I got $30 in this build. That's the cobalt bit. I can show you I still got a couple of bits. I bought a lot of them just in case. But y'all want to look at the size on them. I still have the size, but I didn't want that bolt in the nut deal. I wanted mine to look like it was professionally made. So I went out and bought me some cobalt, Napa cobalt bits. Let me see if you can get that size just in case you want to do you one. But that's the part number on it. It'll focus. That's the size, quarter. I started out with that quarter, and then I ended up with this 3/8. I think I had a 5/16 in between, and I think, see. Yeah, I had a 5/16 in between, and I guess I used both the 5/16, and I had the 3/8. I used the other one, and once I got the ratchet itself is not as big as this bolt that's protruding through this breaker bar. Yeah, if you can see it better on this, that breaker bar got a bigger bolt. And I wanted to make it look as close to professional as I could. I didn't want that nut sticking over here, being in the way of something, get caught up on something. And then plus it looked terrible. So I just wanted to look as professional as a Pittsburgh can possibly look. And like I said, I don't have nothing against Harbor Freight and its Pittsburgh lineup. I got several Pittsburgh tools, and they have serviced me well. They don't break no more than the rest of it break. I mean, I broke Snap-on, I broke Mac, I broke Cornwell just as well as I broke Gear Wrench. I done broke Duralast. In the past, when I didn't have the expense to have a wide tool variety, and like I said, I was just basically using the 3 ratchets that, you know, people of that time had. You had your quarter drive, you had your 3/8, and you had your half-inch drive. And if you had a little money and your clientele was good, you had doubles. And you just didn't have a whole arsenal of ratchets like we got today. We got every good, decent mechanic is going to have at least 10, you know. If he ain't making a toolbox widget or a toolbox trophy out of them like I do, you're going to have at least 10 ratchets. And just for my DIYers, the people that I like to talk to, I would say this mat right here, just not this, because they're just a desire of my childhood. But they makes a 100 position, a half-inch drive ratchet that's a lot like these ratchets. And you can go to AutoZone. I think you have to go. Now, some AutoZone, have these in stock because I have seen them in bigger cities, but in just my cities where it's a lot of people still got your 3 base ratchets, they got these here in this quick release. They got this stuff right here in stock every day. You can go up to AutoZone every day and get these. You can go up there every day and warranty them out. Let me tell y'all a little something about that warranty AutoZone got. It's a misconception in that warranty. Now, I don't know if AutoZone train these guys to give you a hard time, to take advantage of the people that don't know. But I'm going to tell you about that warranty myself. And everybody that follows my channel gonna know. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people that had experience with that AutoZone warranty. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. On the back of these ratchets, it features a slogan, guaranteed for life. Okay, that non-mechanic computer whiz that's behind that desk at AutoZone gonna tell you, oh, that's just the slogan that they guarantee for life. I mean, they got a limited warranty on it. I'm gonna tell you right now, and excuse my French, bullshit. This ratchet has got a, I don't care what AutoZone you go in, it could be in Russia, it could be in China. What AutoZone you go in, this ratchet got a lifetime warranty on it. And a lot of them computer whiz that knows nothing about a vehicle, that only can, the reason I know that the people from AutoZone don't know nothing about a vehicle, you can go in there looking for a radiator cap, and I know y'all have experienced this. And you tell them, say, I'm looking for a radiator cap to go on so let's just say my truck, a 92 Ford F-150. They're going to say, is it a V8? It's the 6 of them. You say, well, it's the V8. Then they're going to say, is it 4-wheel drive or is it 2-wheel? What the hell it matters? It's a damn radiator cap. If it's got a V8 and it's got a 6-cylinder, it's got a different radiator. But more than likely, if you get that V8 radiator cap, it's going to see it whether it's a 4-wheel drive or a 2-wheel drive. That let me know them, they ain't nothing but just people that can work the computer, that can find in that store what you're looking for. Other than that, they know absolutely nothing about your vehicle. It's probably one semi-decent mechanic in every AutoZone, just one. The rest of them is just mashing keys. But this ratchet got a lifetime warranty. As long as you own this ratchet, you can take it back. You can warranty it out every time. But it's a lot of them desk jockeys in there that they don't know this. Don't know that this ratchet got a lifetime warranty. And I have went there to my AutoZone countless of times telling them, hey, I need to redo this ratchet. They look over, oh, you got some points. I don't care. If I got points, I'm going to save my points for parts. This ratchet is free. You're going to swap this for free. Even this ratchet. This great Nick, and I won't never warranty this ratchet out. I'll buy an old ratchet and take the parts out of it. I think a lot of the slim heads, like Armstrong, maybe, but you could take parts out of those ratchets and fix this ratchet. Why would you want to destroy a nice Armstrong for this? I don't know. I wouldn't, but I just keep that ratchet around because of sentimental values. But that ratchet got a lifetime warranty on it. Don't let none of them tell you. And there's a 1-800 number you can call on that app if you have a problem. And I had to do it. I won't never get on here and tell you something that I never experienced. If I don't know nothing about it, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But this ratchet, I went to AutoZone with it. One of them, I don't remember which one it was. Maybe it was I think it was the big one that I used to change tires side the road. And we put a pipe on it and broke it. And I took it back to AutoZone. When I took it back to AutoZone, the guy was like, "You got some points. You can pay $20." I said, "Man, that ratchet got a lifetime warranty on it." No, they just say that's just their slogan, guaranteed for life. That's just a slogan. No, sir, that's not a slogan, sir. This ratchet got a warranty on it. Well, he wouldn't listen. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't listen at all. So I went back to my car and I got my app pulled up and I dialed that 1-800 number and I got a lady on the phone and I asked her about the warranty and she was telling me, so yeah, your ratchet got a lifetime warranty on it. If you didn't abuse it, you didn't drive to AutoZone with it dragging from the back of your car, it's got, as long as you used it in the line of duty and it failed in the line of duty, yeah, we take it back. But no, I scratched my ratchet, none of that crap. If this mechanism or this body fails in any way, take back AutoZone. I don't know, and I would do some research and leave it down in the comments. I don't know that this handle has a warranty on it. I know Gear Wrench, if you destroy that handle, you can warranty it. And some of the tools got a warranty on the tool case, and I'm gonna check with Tekton on that. That'll be in my next video. I'm gonna check with Tekton on that. Some of them got warranties on the tool case where you can get a new tool case. I didn't know that. When you go out and buy a tool, I don't care what it is, take the time out, look up your warranty, Google it, call the 1-800 number, do a last 1-800. Gear Wrench, Craftsman 1-800, whatever that tool brand is, explore your options on your warranty. That's what sells me on tools. If like Harbor Freight, a lot of people get on here and they bash Harbor Freight, talk bad about Harbor Freight, and they got junk. I mean, I ain't gonna dispute that. They got junk. It's crap in Harbor Freight, but that Pittsburgh tool got a lifetime warranty on it. And that's the reason why I can go and say, well, I buy that Pittsburgh ratchet. I do that. And like this ratchet I modified. Now, I'm not the kind of guy that would just go out and modify this ratchet. I'm putting way too much on this ratchet. I know that. And to its credit, it held up. Like I said, these ratchets here got that old cheap style proto design in them. And that design worked. Only thing about it is Proto didn't upgrade the tooth count like Pittsburgh did. Now this Pittsburgh got about an 80 or 90 tooth count in here, and it made this ratchet a lot more desirable. But it has that same double paw, the latch style I call it, because it's pinning itself behind the gear and give you torque. And it's real reliable. And when I first started out, I didn't like that. I would buy a ratchet, take it home, open it up, and if it had them two long paws in it, I took it back. I didn't trust it. I wanted that bat wing paw. I was a big fan of the bat wing paw. But I bought a Proto, and it had it in there, and I said, "Now Proto, this is a good industrial ratchet. I know it is." And I used it for years on my job, and I put pipes on it back when I was putting pipes on it, on ratchets. But like I said, I ain't always had it where I can just run out and buy what I needed. Sometimes I had to make do. So I have abused ratchets in the past like y'all, but I didn't have good luck doing it. I mean, you up on a ladder, and you tightening a fastener, and it's got a pipe on there, and that ratchet fails, or that pipe slip, buddy, you going down. With this ratchet right here, if you up on something and that ratchet jumps a tooth or whatever it does, you still secure with that handle, and you still secure on that fastener. That allows you to regain your balance. You know, it's not just whoop, bam, you know, like that pipe would do. This here allows you a little more stability. You break your ass on either way, but this here allows you a better chance. And that's what I look for, a better chance of not hurting myself, because that's how I live. This right here is how I eat. So less chances I take, the more I can go to work, the more I can feed my family. But I ain't gonna hold y'all on this thing long. All I wanted to let y'all know about these Duralast ratchets. I don't see enough love for this Duralast ratchet. I didn't know that it had the arsenal that it did. Had I knew that at the time, gear wrench might have not been in my box, because there ain't no difference in these ratchets than what the quality you'll get in gear wrench. That really ain't no different. And like I said, it's something cooking between the two brands, because if you pull them up on Amazon, it's gonna pull up gear wrench. You pull up you type in Duralast, it's gonna pull up gear wrench. I got a few other, like I said, this is a 24-inch. Can't even get all the way in my camera. 24-inch, half-inch drive, gear wrench ratchet, and then I got the 18-inch right here, 3/8 drive for my serpentine belts. It's got a thinner head on it, so it works good for serpentine belts. I got rid of my cobalt. Yeah, my brother now it's his serpentine belt too. But yeah, and that's been my time, y'all. Keep them spinning. Keep them spinning. Keep the kids grinning. That's been my time. It's Shade T Mac, and I'm out. Peace.